Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I am super grateful to have you. And if you are returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. So I want to say first off, my friends, if you guys are following my posts and my videos in succession, you already know I have reopened my Etsy store, fully stocked with beautiful, amazing goodies for you guys, handmade from myself. So if you would like to go check that out, hit up the link in the description box for my Etsy page, and I will also link below the video for you guys where I do kind of sit there and talk and explain the items in my shop and why they're there and how I got to those ideas and things like that. I think it's a nice little like sit down chat with you guys because I haven't been on video for a couple of weeks now, just working diligently on the shop stock and all of that. So I'm super excited about that. But today, my friends, we're going to jump back into the world of deck reviews. So you already know I have 2 deck reviews just kind of sitting in the queue for you guys. So this one that we're going to look at here right now, my friends, is a very, very special one. So if you're following me on Instagram, you already know that this was a gift from my friend Kilian. And this one means a whole lot to me. It was a gift for opening my shop, for like, you know, chasing my dreams and reopening my shop and, you know, putting all of my hard work into, you know, I'm not gonna get sappy, but it was kind of just like, hey, you worked real hard. Here's a little treat yourself gift, you know, get yourself something that you really, really want. And you guys know I have been really wanting this for months, but I kept putting it off for other decks for reviews for the channel. I do try to prioritize like beginner type decks for you guys because this is supposed to be like a beginner tarot focused channel. So sometimes I do kind of put off things that I really want for the sake of the channel. And then I did have the shop, so I had a whole lot of expenses that I was not expecting, and I had to put off a couple of other things as well for that. So the fact that he had gifted me this means so very much to me. It's always going to be really special, and I'm so glad that it's this deck because, oh my goodness, if you guys have not seen this deck, we're going to jump into it, okay? But first, we're going to take a look at the box and the book situation. So this one is a US Games Systems deck, which is the same people who published the Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, just the normal one. So this is kind of the same box situation. Again, I have said this in the past that not all flip-top boxes are knockoffs, because I know a lot of people have kind of taken my words and, you know, spun it into that. But if it has an ISBN number at the bottom, if you did buy it from the artist, if you did buy it from a reputable publisher, you don't have to worry about all of that, especially if it has a book. And, you know, sometimes the book may be a little bit lacking like this one, but there is a reason for it. So here's your little flip top box. I can't stand opening those things because I always feel like I'm just gonna ruin the whole thing. But here is the book. So if you notice, this is the exact same book you get in the Rider-Waite-Smith. And I have a feeling, you know, if you read through it, it's a little bit different. It doesn't really look a whole lot different. To be completely honest, the reason that I didn't read it is because there is an actual book for this deck. So it does look like there might be some specificities in here. I really hope that the meanings are not just copied from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but there is an actual real big, like real expensive book that is meant for this deck. So that's why I didn't even bother looking at this thing. But the other thing I want to point out here is that the cardstock on this deck is real lacking. And I did hear that one from Aria, I do believe, on in my Facebook group, where he said it's, you know, it's beautiful, it's an amazing deck, but the cardstock is terrible. I messed it up in 5 minutes, and I kind of did the same thing. So I'm a little upset, especially because of how beautiful these cards are. I want to use this all day, every day for the rest of forever, and I'm probably gonna go through like 15 of these things because of how terrible the cardstock is. So these are very tall and very, very skinny. As you can see, they're bigger than my hand. Like, they're very tall and very skinny, much like the Starman, but I feel like they're skinnier than the Starman. Like, they're probably even skinnier than the tarot of the New Vision. They're very, very skinny. It's a weird size for a tarot deck. So it's one of those ones you have to kind of shuffle long ways because it's awkward. It's like an awkward size. It's too long for, I mean, it's too long for my hands. If you have big hands, you might not mind the size of this deck. But here's your title cards. There's that title card, some kind of, oh, it's the book. Deviant Moon Tarot book now available. Can you focus? Focus! Okay. So I was planning to do like a whole different type of walkthrough, you know, set up, stitch together and everything, but we're here. We're already going at it. Might as well just keep going, and we'll do, you know, the next couple of ones, we'll do them in the better fashion that I wanted to do. I'm just so like excited to be here with you guys in front of the camera again and finally like get some stuff going. So we'll just jump into these. Here's the back. You already saw it from the other one. Again, super thin cardstock, you guys. This is one of those ones that I just wish was glossed because it's so thin. Like the edging already got messed up just from me opening the box and messing with it once. So if you guys are drawn to this deck though, I don't think you're gonna be too disappointed about what you get. This is the Borderless edition too though. I do want to make that very clear. There are quite a few editions of this one, and I kept, you know, looking through all of them. I do believe the original has a white border on it. I saw a picture of one with a black border on it, and I can't track that one down because I did really like the one with the black border, but this is the Borderless one, so I love these. And the reason that I have been wanting this deck so bad is because I'm just so constantly getting decks that are just the Rider-Waite-Smith regurgitated over and over different ways for the channel, for beginners, to review for you guys. And you know, it doesn't bother me because I like knowing which decks I would recommend to beginners, things like that. It's nice to have a good handle on those, but sometimes I want a deck that's like for me, that makes my heart happy, you know? And that's exactly what this one is. Like these images are just incredible. They're so cute. They're so funny. I got such a good laugh looking through these. They're hilarious. And I do want to say that not all of them have the names at the bottom. So this is not a good beginner deck. I do not recommend this for beginners, especially if you like just picked up a Rider-Waite-Smith and you think you'll be okay with this deck. I don't think so, my friend. This is a very hard to read deck. I know people have gone to my video reviews before and been like, I'm a beginner and I got this deck. That's great if you got it. I don't know that you're gonna have an easy time reading it because it's not so easy. It's not so readable. There's you really got to look for those numbers and those cues to figure out which cards they are. Man, these are just going all over the place. What did I just miss? Okay, so it was 10, 9, 8. So I think you guys already saw those ones that flew because we're on 7. So, not my natural habitat, huh? But I'm so excited for these cards. I'm so excited for these because these are all like little art pieces, and I've really been getting into this style lately where if I feel like it would be a great standalone art piece and it really calls to me as such, I really love this one. But that's kind of what I've been going for lately, is just things that are more artistically expressioned, things that don't worry too much about being in the realm of the Rider-Waite-Smith. And I feel really bad like reviewing things like this on my channel because I don't ever want beginners to think that like this is something they should be getting and that's why I'm reviewing it. That's not the case at all. This is something that I've been wanting for a long time, and I'm just doing a review for the sake of anybody else who might stumble on this video and might want to see the full deck, because I used to look at flip throughs of tarot decks before I would buy one, and that's kind of how we started on the idea of doing these reviews and walkthroughs and stuff on my channel. So I never intended on being a tarot review channel, but that's where we are now. I just feel like I have the deck, you know, the least I can do is show you guys the whole deck and give you my 2 cents on it and tell you what I think about it and why I like it or dislike it and why I recommend it or don't recommend it. So I can't get enough of this deck. I wish that I could just look through it all day. To be completely honest, I have to look up if this artist does any type of like art. Oh, I have to look up if this artist does any type of like art, just, you know, art prints or things like that, because there are quite a few of these in this deck that I would love to have as just art prints. Specifically, I really love the Death card, the Lovers card, the Two of Cups. It's really amazing to me. Usually I like the really sad cards, like the Five of Cups, but for some reason the like lovery cards are very beautiful to me in this deck. I really love this really dark, weird, macabre, twisted imagery. I don't know, I love it. I am a big Edgar Allan Poe fan, so I really love all this weirdness, this weird, crazy, just off the wall, like one of my favorites too is the Hermit. I know you guys saw it, it's right here. But like, look at how cute that Lovers is. These are just so stinking cool. There we go. The Hermit's one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's hilarious. But like, how cool of an art piece would that be to have on your wall? Like, people would be real concerned about you if they came into your house and were like, what the hell is on your wall? You'd be like, dog, that's the Hermit, you don't see it? Like, it's hilarious and I love it. So I have a feeling it's only like my special 2%ers that actually watch through this video. I feel like people kind of come to my channel from random sources for the beginner tarot videos. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this like change of pace on not only like my setting over here, but also like the deck that I'm reviewing, because this one is real special to me. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it for YouTube use. I might not. We'll see how my bond with this deck kind of plays out, but I love it so very much. I'm so grateful to Kilian for having gifted this to me. It really means a whole lot. So if you guys made it to the end and you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up. You know, that helps me out so very much. Tell me down below what you guys think of this deck. Do you have this deck? Do you love this deck? Do you want this deck? You guys already know I will put the link in the description box for you guys if you are interested in getting this deck at all. And don't forget to check out my Etsy shop as well as my Facebook tarot community, my socials. All of that is in the description box for you guys as always. And yeah, I'm super excited to be back with you guys. So I hope that wherever you are when this video reaches you, my friends, you have a beautiful, wonderful day. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Namaste.